guys? Hokie Homebrew here, and we're going to do the Hokie Homebrew Yeast Challenge Experiment tasting today. I've got 3 people here helping me. Scott first, you remember him from the Hokie Hop Experiment Challenge. He's back from round number 2. He enjoyed it so much. And we got 2 other guys here. This is Miles. He's coming all the way from Baltimore, Maryland to try these beers. And then of course Hamp, who is also in the experiment. You've got his beers. Hamp Covington is on the label. Some of you asked who that was.
That's me.
That's him. So we're gonna attempt to do all 20. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're gonna try to sit and do it. We got crackers and water and all this good stuff. So here we go. First beer up is MrSomeDrunk. MrSomeDrunk, thank you for this beer. Yours was White Labs 005 British Ale. So pretty standard English strain here. And it looks like he hit the numbers right on. He's about 1052 is his original starting gravity, so around 5.5% alcohol, somewhere in there. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Good smoke. Looks like it's carbonated pretty good. Oh shit. Might be a little over carbonated, maybe. So for this style, for those YouTube, this style is supposed to be kind of a lightly carbonated style, and looks like you got some yeast gunk in yours.
You can see a little bit in there.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt you. Just so you know. Anyways, okay, let's go ahead and try this one. But this is supposed to be a kind of a lightly carbonated style. Anyways, first thing I'm noticing is it's pretty highly carbonated. A lot of bubbles coming up from it.
It's pretty hazy too.
Yeah.
But it smells nice.
Yeah, it's got a good smell.
Yeah, very, very hazy. And I think we kind of shook
I
this
do
one
like
up.
the smell, yeah.
We'll kind of shook this one up a little bit. Be careful when you're pouring it, because that yeast cake on the bottom, if you don't want that in there, gotta pour it gently.
Noted.
Noted. Okay. Yeah.
Smells nice, kind of plums and apricots.
Yeah, I'm getting the caramel too. We used a lot of caramel malt in this, but let's go ahead and try it. Oh yeah, I'm getting those fruits, plums and apricots. That's a good description. I'm getting that in the taste.
And the caramel. It starts off fruity and finishes with caramel. Not too sweet. Nice balance.
You know, and the carbonation's doesn't taste as high as it looked. I
Yeah,
don't feel a lot of bubbles or anything.
In your mouth,
That wasn't an issue.
kind of tang. Yeah.
It appeared to be more carbonated than what it feels like. It's actually got a nice smoothness to it. But yeah, I'm getting the fruit flavors, the plums and the apricots and caramel. Nice medium body, smooth carbonation. Other than that, it's good. It's a good beer, I think. What do you think?
I thought it tasted pretty good. I wasn't crazy about the aftertaste, but in general, it was very smooth.
Yeah, smooth and caramelly, I think.
Yeah, I think it's got a pretty good drinkability to it. Just good mouthfeel.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree.
Hamp,
It's
by the
very
way,
drinkable.
Hamp's a BJCP certified judge, so this is the man right here. So, anyways, good job, MrSomeDrunk. We all enjoy this one. Thanks for sending it our way. Very drinkable beer.
That's good.
Okay, guys, we're at round number 2 here, beer number 2, excuse me, and we're going to try High Tall 1063's beer. He used WLP 037, which is Yorkshire Square Ale, and he has an ABV of 6.5% written here, so you must have either got really good efficiency or you boiled it down or something, so this one's going to be higher alcohol. So. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, exactly. First thing I noticed is this one has a yeast cake on the rim here. That's probably just from when it was transferred, laying on its side or something.
Yeah, probably being shipped.
Yeah, being shipped. See, there's some yeast on there. But we'll give it a go anyways. This is a yeast experiment after all. Who cares? The more yeast, the better, I guess.
Was it clear like it said?
Yeah, so this yeast is supposed to be highly flocculent.
Hazy.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of haze, but that could be due to the shipping and all that kind of stuff. Maybe if we let it sit
It's got a really pretty head.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice fluffy off-white
Yes, it does.
head.
Carbonation seems a little more on par in the appearance than the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look as strong. Like you said, nice white fluffy head.
A lot less yeast than the last one.
Yeah. I actually am getting a little bit of the toasty, nutty something there. I don't know about you guys.
Hmm.
Getting something there that's.
Can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, it's got a different kind of fruity ester, kind of a sharp flavor or aroma.
Give it a shot.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth, noticeably different from
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
one.
say a huge difference between the two.
So that's good.
Yeah, the other was way maltier than this.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this one's got a lot of, yeah, exactly. The other one had a little more malt backbone to it than this one does. This one's, I think, smoother.
Yeah.
I like the aftertaste more for this one too. Kind of a little bit stronger in your
Mhm.
mouth, not quite as bland.
Yeah, definitely.
And he put Finn. Finn's over here for this one.
Hey, Finn.
And Finn's on the label. Thanks for putting High Tall. That's awesome. Finn apparently wants to try this beer because he's over here bothering us now. But y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. That's from a video I made with Finn. But anyways, yeah, overall I'm getting less caramel in this one than the last one. I'm getting more fruity. Like I don't know how to describe what
Yeah,
kind of fruit, but it's
kind of varies.
yeah, yeah. Kind of tastes like it almost tastes like our forbidden fruit a little bit. It's got like that kind of fruitiness going,
Yeah,
like a
it really is.
Belgian.
Yeah, like a Belgian
Yeah.
character to
Which is weird, but that's why we do this. See what the different yeast brings. So that one's bringing a lot more fruitiness, I think. And anything else that y'all think from that?
it. I made a beer with the Yorkshire ale yeast and wanted to make a English barley wine with it,
Uh-huh.
and it had this Belgian character even more than this.
The same yeast, or
And yeah,
so
and then I used it. I pitched a barley wine on the yeast cake, and it's like a Belgian barley wine.
nice. So that's something to note about this beer. It's got Belgian estery qualities, I think.
I can, yeah, definitely.
That fruitiness is indicative of a Belgian. So
So it's kind of an English Belgian, if that's such a thing.
yeah, it's good though.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed it as well.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's good.
Anyone have any problems with this beer?
No?
Not at all.
Very smooth. So thanks, High Tall, for sending that over, and we're gonna move on to the next one.
Mhm.
All right, we're back with our third beer, yeah. And just want to make a note on the last one on High Talls. We noticed that that 6.6 alcohol, you could actually start tasting kind of in the finish.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a warm alcohol feeling.
And hitting the back of the throat area.
That hit the back of the throat. Yeah, we forgot to comment on that. All right, so we're moving on now to RK High 6. And I don't know how well that you can see these labels. Pretty much everyone is in the experiments that's watching this, so they have the beers. They don't need to see the
Right.
labels. But pretty cool label. Anyways, it's the what is it? It's the WLP 28 Edinburgh Ale. So this is actually one of the Scottish strains. I think there was 2 or 3 of you guys that used the Irish Scottish strain yeast, which is fine. So let's see if those are any different. Lots of smoke.
Mhm. I don't know. Do you notice any yeast? I haven't.
This one looks clear.
Yeah,
Is this one supposed to be highly flocculent, or did it say?
It didn't say.
very clear.
Yeah. This one, even more so than the first two, is clear, and the carbonation is
Yeah,
even
not
more
much.
on par. I think this one has the best carbonation in the look, at least, from the first two. Very clear. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting the caramel.
Yes, you get a lot of the malt here.
It's-
It's that
very
Scottish.
malt.
It's got a more noticeable smell than the others we've.
The last one was fruit in your in your face smell. This one's like malt, like caramel, a little bit of like toasty kind of thing.
It's still got a little bit of the plums and raisins or something in it too. It's got a little bit of fruitiness in it.
Yeah. Not nearly as much as the last one, but yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead.
Very smooth.
Yeah, Carbonation's good on this one. Very, very nice, light carbonation. True to style on that.
Yeah, didn't notice it at all really.
Very small, kind of thin head, but it's persisting. It's not dissipating or anything. Flavor, I'm getting a lot of the malt. I'm getting the caramel. I'm getting the toast. A little bit of
Yeah,
nutty
a lot of
kind of
toast.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, toasted nut.
I'm not getting a lot of bitterness in this
Exactly.
one.
No.
Toasted nut.
Toasted nuts.
Toasted nuts. Ester nuts.
Yeah, it's not very bitter.
No, this one's definitely more malty than the first two. The first two I think were more fruity than this
Mhm.
one, and also a little more bitter. This one's just pretty much malty.
Yes.
If you
All
agree.
malt.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though, very
It's
good,
great.
and it's
Yeah.
it's different from other. I'm
They're all very different so
I'm
far.
encouraged so far. I was kind of getting worried that they would all taste exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far they've all been quite different from one another.
Mm.
I like the
I really like
aftertaste.
I really like that one.
It's nice, strong, lingering.
So RK High,
I think it'd go well with a hamburger.
yeah,
Looks like we want a hamburger right now.
and we just ate.
Yeah.
We're full and he wants a hamburger. Yeah, I like that beer a lot. And what we're doing here is we're kind of taking notes, just mental notes, writing down key things about each of these beers so we can remember. And at the end, we're going to go through and say which ones we prefer, not which ones necessarily are the best because it's not really a competition because they're all
Right.
different. But
Just
which
preference.
ones, yeah, personal preference, just like we did if you watched the hop experiment, me and Scott did that back then. And I'm going to do the same here. So we're kind of keeping little tabs on what we got going. So anyways, RK High, cool bottle, cool label, very good beer.
Tasty.
Very
Yes,
tasty.
very.
So thanks. All right, guys, we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and do Hamp's beer, and he's excited about it. And he did the White Lab 022 Essex Ale, which I believe is that like a limited release strain?
Yeah, it was a platinum strain,
So do they always
so they
have?
only do that 3 months out of the year.
Oh, okay. So they don't have it now, probably.
Probably not.
Cool. So his is Essex Ale, and we'll go ahead. His was force carved from the keg and then bottled, right?
Right.
Okay, so most people here naturally carbonated theirs, so we shouldn't find any yeast in this one.
Thank you.
It looks very similar to the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, color,
Same color,
carbonation.
clarity, carbonation, everything looks almost identical to RK High 6's, at least the way I poured it.
Yes. They will pour with a head. It's kind of a nice fluffy head.
Mm-hmm.
Not terribly clear, but kind of.
It's got a bit of a fruit smell to it.
Yeah, definitely fruitier than the last one. The last one was all
Yeah.
malt. This one I'm getting all mostly fruit.
Smells kind of appley.
Yeah. Like an apple grape mix of some sort.
Not
Yeah.
missing grapes, yeah.
All right, cheers. Definitely fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fruitier than the last one for sure.
I'm getting a more bitterness on this one. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just because we had a really malty one before, but I can taste the bitterness in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
It's a little
Just
drier.
just a little bit there. It's not too bitter.
It's a lot drier finish.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Which is right. Your yeast is supposed to be a drier finish, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting. Let's see, what else am I getting? Definitely the dry finish. Good smooth mouthfeel. Good carbonation. You know, a little bit of that fruitiness, but I can't
I was
put.
gonna say, I think the apple smell comes into taste as well.
Yeah, it really does. You still get some of the caramel, but the malt is a lot more
It's a
muted
lot-
and kind of mixed in. It's like
more
candy
mixed.
apples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think the notable difference between, at least from my perspective on this one, is the drier finish. I think more than any of the other ones so far.
Yeah,
It is
definitely.
pretty distinct compared to the other ones.
And I'm getting a lot more bitterness in this one than the other ones.
Especially compared to the last
So
one.
that's probably due to the dryness. You're tasting more of that
It's
bitterness.
gonna make it more noticeable, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
very good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Good job, Hamp.
Yep, I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Definitely different. I'm loving this. I'm loving that they're different.
Every single one has been this, quite a bit different.
All right, guys, we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and do Hamp's beer, and he's excited about it. And he did the White Lab 022 Essex Ale, which I believe is that like a limited release strain?
Yeah, it was a platinum strain,
So do they always
so they
have?
only do that 3 months out of the year.
Oh, okay. So they don't have it now, probably.
Probably not.
Cool. So his is Essex Ale, and we'll go ahead. His was force carved from the keg and then bottled, right?
Right.
Okay. So most people here naturally carbonated theirs, so we shouldn't find any yeast in this one.
Thank you.
It looks very similar to the last one.
Yeah, color,
Same color,
carbonation.
clarity, carbonation, everything looks almost identical to RK High Sixes, at least the way I poured it.
Yes, it will pour with a head. It's kind of a nice fluffy head. Not terribly clear, but kind of.
It's got a bit of a fruit smell to it.
Yep, definitely fruitier than the last one. The last one was all malt. This one I'm getting all mostly fruit.
Smells kind of appley.
Yeah. Like an apple grape mix of some sort.
Not
Yeah.
mixed and grapes, yeah.
All right, cheers. Definitely fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fruitier than the last one for sure.
I'm getting a more bitterness on this one. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just because we had a really malty one before, but I can taste the bitterness in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
It's a little
Just
drier.
just a little bit there. That's not too bitter.
It's a lot drier finish.
Definitely. Which is right. Your yeast is supposed to be a drier finish, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting. Let's see, what else am I getting? Definitely the dry finish. Good smooth mouthfeel. Good carbonation. You know, a little bit of that fruitiness, but I can't
I was
put.
gonna say, I think the apple smell comes into taste as well.
Yeah, it really does. You still get some of the caramel, but the malt is a lot more
It's a
muted
lot.
and kind of mixed in. It's like
It's more
candy
mixed.
apples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think the notable difference between, at least from my perspective on this one, is the drier finish. I think more than any of the other ones so far.
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
pretty distinct compared to the other ones.
And I'm getting a lot more bitterness in this one than the other ones.
Especially compared to the last
So
one.
that's probably due to the dryness. You're tasting more of that
It's
bitterness.
gonna make it more noticeable, yeah.
Yeah. Very good though.
Yeah, it's good.
Good job, Hamp.
Yep, I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Definitely different. I'm loving this. I'm loving that they're different.
Every single one has been this, quite a bit different.
All right, we are back, and we're gonna go ahead and do mine now. Since me and Hamp brewed ours together, actually. I don't know if you knew that.
Then
We brewed ours together on the same system and everything, so ours should be identical exactly, except for the yeast. Clean what?
your cup.
Oh, yeah. Everything should be identical on this one. So some of the other ones, everyone brewed from all across the world, so the water might be different a little bit, hops might be a little bit different. Ours are gonna be the two that are the closest. So, let's give it a shot. I did West Yorkshire Ale, that's a Y yeast strain. So this is our first Y yeast one, I believe. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Mine was naturally carbonated as opposed to the keg forced. I didn't force carb it like Hamp did.
Pretty similar carbonation to the last one, it looks like.
Yeah, I think mine looks a little darker.
Yours is darker than his, I
How
think.
would that be the case?
I don't know.
Does it look darker?
It looks about the same to me.
Oh, really?
Maybe. It might just be your cup,
Yeah, maybe.
or like the lighting.
Anyone
It's about the
else?
same,
Got a pretty good-
maybe a little bit, but pretty close.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
a nice fluffy, pretty head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smells maltier to me,
I think, yeah.
but I
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, it's not as much fruit flavor to or smell to it.
It's got something there though. It's kind of fruity. Not really.
Definitely smell the malt more though.
Yeah, you get some kind of biscuity,
Mm-hmm.
toasty, biscuity notes.
Nutty. In fact, that's what I'm getting in the taste. Nutty esters.
You can taste a little bitterness in the aftertaste
This
too.
this one's thicker, the mouthfeel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
Fuller bodied.
Yeah, it does have a lot of body. Definitely some bitterness,
Mhm.
kind of lingering after you drink it.
mm-hmm.
Lingering bitterness. I'm getting the caramel notes. I'm getting some sort of nutty, toasty kind of thing going on there. But a lot of malt and a lot of body, really. It's a
Yeah.
thicker and less dry. And, you know, because of that, it's a thicker body, I think. Kind of reminds me of number 3, RK Highs.
Mm-hmm.
That one that was all malty.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one's about the same on the malty level. This one might be a little bit, slightly more bitter. than
I was gonna
I think
say
so.
that. I think
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
little more bitter than his.
Yeah, I agree. So I think it's got the maltiness of RK Highs, but the bitterness of closer to Hamp's, but not as bitter as Hamp's, I don't think.
I don't know, they seem pretty similar.
Yeah, I think so. It seems as bitter to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I think they're about the same level.
Maybe, yeah, okay.
It's just it's lacking that fruit that kind of offsets it.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Caramel. So we're gonna move on to the next one here in a second. Yes.
That won't be edited.
We'll leave that.
I know this is off topic, but good thing we are not sitting out there right now. That is a war zone. Oh
Yes.
crap.
Wow.
Good luck.
Fucking summer. Damn. Do you have this bug problem at home?
No,
Just you.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know what's all those bugs.
Those are ladybugs. That's all they are.
It's a bunch of ladybugs.
You should see the side of his house.
Should I get the house sprayed or something? What do you think, Hamp? You've been a homeowner longer than I have. What the hell? I mean, is there anything I can do, or should I just give up and let them take over?
Just open your door.
Open the door and let them in and let them sit on the couch. What's your...
'Cause everyone likes ladybugs.
Not that many. I can't even sit out
You get
there.
assaulted when you go outside.
Look at it. It's like,
There's
Yeah,
like
I've never
100
seen
right there.
Like
I've never
4
seen
will
somebody
land
like-
like just on your face as soon as you go out.
so what do you think?
Really?
Should
That's funny.
I get the house sprayed?
No.
No?
Would that even do anything for ladybugs? I mean, it killed them on the way in, but it's not going to stop them
I
outside.
don't know what that would be.
I don't know. Anyways.
Gotta get birds, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get bird feeder.
That'd do it.
Ah, that's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, really? That would help?
I have a
'Cause they
lot of
need it
birds
too.
and I have no bugs.
There you go.
What kind of bird do you put out, like hummingbird or just regular birds?
No, hummingbird feeder, they won't eat bugs.
No, okay, I don't know. So regular birds.
Yeah.
There's got to be some downfall to that, though. Do they shit everywhere or something? There's got to be some bad thing
Yeah.
about that.
What's worse,
That's
though?
pretty messy.
The
Is it when you'd rather have that than a bunch of bugs everywhere?
Yeah, probably.
see, you know, where I am in my apartment, I've got my balcony, the balcony below mine. That person puts out so much bird feed. All the birds come in. I have no bugs on my level either, which is where where I'm growing all my plants.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways.
There you go.
Back to
Alright,
it.
back on topic.
That's true. If my final evaluation is there are a whole lot of really good beers here, I guess that's better to say that there's some really good ones and one or two that
Yeah. That would
made me want to rush to the restroom.
That would make that person feel pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd say that even if it was the case.
I want to turn to you and be like, this is horrible.
You should have said that about me. You should have looked at me and just been, Ben, this sucks.
I'm out of here.
I came from Baltimore for this shit. Alright. This is child's play.
I drove 5 hours, sprained my ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't know that yet. We gotta tell them.
That's true.
We gotta tell them how committed you are. You're here drinking their beers and you can
In a
barely
brace.
walk.